Students, welcome to our physics class. In this class, I will explain a new topic related to matter, that is changes in states of matter. In previous classes, we have studied about introduction of matter, and next class I have explained about arrangement of molecules in different states. Now in this class, how the matter changes one form to another form. The reason for change of state of matter one form to another form is heat. Here there are two types of changes you can see here. Changes in the states of matter because of absorbing heat, and the changes in the states of matter because of releasing heat. We can classify in two parts. Here see changes in states of matter because of heat absorbing. In this melting and evaporation and boiling and sublimation, these are the four processes belongs to first absorption method. Here heating, absorbing heat. By this absorbing heat, these processes are happening. Now here, if you come here, by releasing heat, these three processes taken place. So here see first one solidification or freezing, and second one condensation, and third one deposition. Now I explain each one. About each concept I will explain. Here first one is melting. Each process I will explain. Here first one is melting. What is melting? Here melting is related to absorbing heat. Here melting means what? Changing in the state solid to liquid. Here change of state solid to liquid is called, this process is called melting. How it is happen? When we heat any object, when we heat any matter, then what will happen? That matter absorb heat. Means here inside the matter particles absorb heat and they gain energy. When particles gain energy, they vibrate vigorously, and because of vibration, because of movement, their bond will be decreased, their attraction force will be decreased, and you all know that when anything is heating, expand. That means what? The space between particles also increase. Due to expansion, the space between particles also increase, and when the space is increasing between particles, they move freely. That is why the state of the matter will change to solid to liquid. Then whenever particles move freely, then immediately changes, gap increases and particles move freely, then change the state into solid to liquid. That is called melting. Now here next one is, here in this melting, all liquids will not melt for particular, melt for same temperature. There is a melting point for each liquid. For example, melting point, each solid has particular melting point. For example, ice. If you take ice, 0 degrees is the melting point. If you take ice, 0 degrees is the melting point. Such a way, different solids have different melting points. That means at that temperature only they start to melt. Before 0 degrees, they are in solid form. Ice is in solid form before 0 degrees. When we heat at 0 degrees, it started to melt. When we are heating that ice, we can see the melting process is taken place. During that process, though you are giving heat, the temperature will not rise. The temperature remain constant till the total ice melt into liquid. The temperature will not rise. Once the melting is over, then temperature again increase in the liquid. So what happens here? When you are heating any solid, it reach up to reaching the melting point, it is in the form of solid only. When it is reaching, the temperature reaches to some melting point, at that melting point the solid turns to liquid. Then example, ice. When you heat ice, the 0 degrees Celsius is the melting point to the ice. When ice is reach, when we heat, then when we heat ice, if you heat it ice, then when it reaches to 0 degrees, then it start to melt. At that time, during the melting, temperature not increasing, because that giving heat is utilized only for melting process, not increase the temperature until total ice is total solid is melting. The temperature remains constant. That is called melting point. Now next, evaporation. What is evaporation? This is the process change of liquid to gases. Here this is also same. It absorb heat. Liquid absorb heat. When we heat the liquid, absorb heat and space increases and particles move and converted into gas. This process is called evaporation. Next process is boiling. Here boiling also, here liquid to gas, same process, same, but what is the difference I will say you? Liquid to gas. Here also same, boiling also same process, liquid to gas. When we heat liquid, then what will happen? Particles move freely and space increase more, expand, the mapping expands, particles, space between particles increase, and because of space increases, the state will be changes to gas. Now here what is the difference? But process is same, liquid to gas in evaporation and boiling. What is the difference to these two? Difference is it is happening at any time, for any temperature. By observing heat from surroundings, it will take in place. But here particular temperature it will happen. That means we should give heat. That heat, when we are heating this liquids, then only boiling is taking place. Here for example, if you take water evaporates, boils at water boils, that means water turns liquid state to gas state at gas state at 100 degrees Celsius. That is a boiling point. This is boiling is taking place at particular temperature only, but liquid any time for any heat. The surrounding here in the liquid surroundings during the evaporation, surrounding heat or surrounding heat from surrounding things or heat from surrounding atmosphere absorb and that particles get energy and jump into air. That is called evaporation. Here when we heat only it is happen, it reach to a boiling point. When it reach to boiling point only, the evaporation is taking place. That boiling is taking place. That means liquid turns to gas. It is slow process. It is a fast process. Here that is the difference to evaporation and boiling. Now next, sublimation. What is the sublimation here? Solid to gas. Solid changing to gas. Here when we heat directly, this is happening directly. This is called sublimation. When we heat anything, some things, some solids, when we heat directly, they convert into gas without middle stage water stage, without middle stage liquid stage. So directly solid change to gas without middle stage liquid stage. So here solid to gas directly. That process is called sublimation. Example, camphor. When we heat camphor or naphthalene ball, directly convert into solid, convert into gas. No, we cannot see liquid stage. That is called sublimation. Now here solidification or freezing. This is reverse process to melting. Melting means what? Change of state, solid to liquid. Here liquid, what the solidification or freezing means what? Liquid stage to solid stage. Reverse process. Here there is absorbing heat. Here cooling. Because of cooling, it releases that the substance liquid release heat inside the water, inside the liquid. Present heat in the inside the liquid releases and absorbed due to cooling, that heat release and turns to the particles settle down, lose energy and settle down because they cannot move, and because of that they will attract each other and form solid form. That is called freezing. Next one is condensation. What is the meaning of condensation? Yes, this is the process. Condensation process, reverse process to boiling or evaporation. Here gas turns to liquid. When we are cooling the gas, when we cooling the gas or air particle, what will happen? The heat is released. Heat is released from the inside the gas. Heat is released and turns to liquid. This process is called condensation. Now next, deposition. Deposition is reverse process to sublimation. You know sublimation means what? Solid to gas directly. Here gas to solid directly. When we cool gas, it without liquid stage directly convert to solid. For example, when in winter season we observe that cooling breeze cause gas turns to snow. That is deposition. Gas turns to solid directly. That position, that process is called deposition. Here once again I repeat, melting means what? By observing heat, solid to liquid. Evaporation by observing heat, liquid to gas. It is slow process. It is happening only surface of the liquid. And boiling liquid to gas, it is fast process. It is happening in whole body, whole matter. And sublimation means for solid to gas directly. Example, camphor, naphthalene bond without liquid state directly converting to gas. Now reverse process. Here see, by releasing solidification or freezing, liquid to solid, liquid to solid. Here see, when we cool the liquid, it heat releases and particles settle down and get attraction. Particle between energy loses and settle down. They will not move, and the attraction, because of attraction force between particles, it turns to solid. That is called solidification or freezing. Next process is condensation. What is the meaning? Condensation is a reverse process to boiling. Here see, reverse condensation. Condensation is reverse process to boiling only. Here see, gas to liquid. When we cool the gas, because of coolness, gas turns to liquid. Example, we can see freeze water. Freeze bottle, take out one bottle from freeze and keep it on the table. We can see surrounding the bottle, we can see droplets. The droplets of water not from inside the bottle. That droplets are because of air particles cool down, because of touching air particles touch to the bottle and turns to liquid. That's called gases turns to liquid because of cooling. So that is called condensation. Next one, deposition. What the deposition means? Gas to solid. This is reverse process to sublimation. Here sublimation, solid to gas directly, and here gas to solid directly without middle stage. Here example, gas due to cool breeze, gas turns to snow directly. Air particles turns to snow directly without liquid. That's all for today about changes in states of matter. Thank you.